afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning. Anyways, wherever you're from, hi! I'm here today with a review for you guys and just a little bit of a backstory. In school, I take a subject called broadcast performance, and it's where we learn how to go in front of a camera and speak and talk and newscast and stuff like that. So because of that, we have to look presentable at all times, and that includes makeup, my favorite. So we are basically graded on how we look and how we dress, but we have to get a special type of makeup, and that is why I'm doing this today, because I went out to buy the Makeup Forever HD products. I have heard so much about these. People tell me that they feel so smooth and that they feel great, and I've never been able to bring myself to spend that amount of money on these products. Well, since I have to use it for my school, then might as well buy it, right? I'm not complaining. My school does provide it, but for hygiene purposes, I'd rather not. So today I will be going through what I bought from them. So let me just show you guys what I bought. I bought the high definition primer. I got the 01 because my face is kind of just normal and it's colorless. And next I got the high definition foundation, and I got shade 118, which is exactly my face color. And I got the high definition powder. I got the loose powder, which looks like this. They have two different kinds of high definition powder. One is a pressed powder and one is loose powder. They're exactly the same, but when I asked the lady, I said, you know, which one should I get? And she said, for convenience, you get the compact one. But also the compact one makes your face look more matte, and that's why I decided to get the loose powder, because sometimes I want like a dewy finish and I don't want it to just be like flat matte, you know. So yeah, those are the items that I bought from Makeup Forever, and right now, as you can see, I'm kind of barefaced. My face is naked on the internet, and I'm going to be applying these products into my face. When it comes to high definition makeup, there are 3 simple steps: to prime, to cover, and to finish. For me, I can just start with one primer. There are some people who have oily face, who have dry faces, and they might need other products. There is the Makeup Forever HD Elixir, which is for dry skin. And there's the Makeup Forever All Matte, which is for oily skin. So my friend Carina has combination skin, so her T-zone is oily, but the rest of her face is either dry or normal. So she bought the All Matte, and if you want to see how that works, you can head over to her video, which I will link below, so you can check that out. But for people with normal skin, you just need to get a primer. They have different colors, so depends. If you have a lot of redness in your face, then get the green one. If your face is a little bit dull, either get the blue one or the purple one. So I'm gonna start off with my primer, and just to let you guys know, I bought this primer for $67, and I will be using the Real Techniques foundation brush to apply it. And just, this might be a bit too much, but that's okay. This primer is very moisturizing, so it will get rid of whatever dry spots you have on your face. Using a primer is very important to make sure that your makeup stays, and to also protect your skin from the products you'll be using. The primer feels very light, and you almost don't feel anything at all, which is great because nobody wants cakey makeup, right? Next, I'm going to be using my foundation. So I got the foundation for $78. Normally I would use my foundation brush to apply it on, but today I don't need as much coverage, so I will be using my Real Techniques buffing brush. And just buff it into my skin. Remember to bring it down to your neck. The great thing about this foundation is that it doesn't feel like you've got a mask on. It honestly feels as if you're not wearing any makeup. It's really light, and it blends so well and it feels so great and it just makes my face look flawless. And the next step is concealing. I didn't buy the Makeup Forever HD concealer because, you know, you don't need to pay so much for a concealer, to be honest. So I'm just going to use my Maybelline Mineral Concealer. And for the last and final step, I'm going to set everything in with my HD loose powder. So I bought the powder for $59. The suggested brush to use for this is the Kabuki brush, and Makeup Forever has their own Kabuki brush, but one of them is like $50 and I'm not going to spend that amount of money on that. So I'm using my e.l.f. brush. The powder is very interesting. It comes with this net-like cover here. The powder is so fine, it's like icing sugar. So just give it a swirl. And we are done! The powder feels very smooth and it just locks in all the makeup to keep it there. And you know, when you're in a studio and there's lights everywhere and it gets hot, you don't want the makeup to melt off your face, so it just kind of keeps it in hold. So for a normal day, I would say you don't need the high definition stuff, but if you want to get it, if you want to look absolutely flawless without putting any effort in it, by all means. I'm going to quote the description from one of the makeup artists there. It's like photoshopping your face without actually using a computer. And if you guys want to know more about these products, I'll list it down in the description box below and probably link it to the Makeup Forever website. And that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!